Okay, 6 o'clock, 2025, call the meeting to order. Item number 1 is minutes of May 13.
Make a motion to the minutes of May 13th.
Second. Moved and seconded. Any further discussion? All those in favor? 301. Warrants and financials.
Make a motion to sign the warrants and financials.
Second. Moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor? 4-0. ATV trails, Jeff Ireland.
I'm fresh from the Madison Selectmen's meeting. We scheduled to 4:30 this afternoon. They have voted to approve administering the grant. We are at a point now, I'm not sure if there was, I think we're at a point now where we're all set with our match for labor, unless there's going to be any sort of voluntary match from the town of Anson for dust control or any of that stuff. We're in pretty good shape, I think. We're going to match our, the total gave them $58,000, which was most of the work being Campground Road and Route 16 in Emden, ground surfacing, ditching, water management, dust mitigation. And I think, like I said, I think we're going to be all set with the bulk of our match being from in-kind labor. We're also inquisitive as to, and I haven't made every meeting here, I apologize if there's been any movement on getting us on the warrant for a special town meeting for the query of the roads that we were requesting. So I think that's really the only news that I have, unless you have more questions for me.
Well, we'll be talking about a special town meeting in a few minutes.
Thank you.
Any questions? So you don't need anything for
I think unless, like I said, unless it was any sort of a voluntary in-kind donation to help us with anything, I think we're out of the wall for this year, but I don't know if there's anything to be done with the highway department as far as.
Well, probably not if we don't have to do an in-kind match.
Right.
Probably not.
Yeah, I think we're all set. Yeah.
Special town meeting. So we accepted your petition having enough signatures. We are looking to have a special town meeting on June 18th, which is a Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. Just some clarification on the wording. I would like to simplify it. I don't want to start a fight or anything, but to me, this means yes means no. If you vote yes on this, you're doing away with the fireman. And I'd just like to make it so it was, to see if the inhabitants of town of Anson will vote to keep the fireman, and then yes means yes. The people that vote no mean no. The way you've worded it is to eliminate, so if you vote yes on this, you're doing away with the fireman. If you vote no, you're keeping it. Correct?
As long as you're changing the wording, if you change the wording, I don't know the legality of changing the wording that's there now.
Yeah, because we did the petition with that wording on it.
Is that going to be an issue?
No?
Is it, all right, is it legal? Okay.
Do you see my point?
I do.
Yeah. So, somebody wants to do away with the fireman, I'm going to then vote no. And what happens with your wording, they keep the fireman, they keep the full-time fireman. Right?
Read it again. Yeah.
To see if the town of Anson will vote to eliminate the current 2 full-time firemen. So
It's positions, not, I believe.
It doesn't say positions. To see if the inhabitants of the town of Anson will vote to eliminate the current 2 full-time Anson firefighters operator positions. Okay, if you go further.
Keep reading the whole thing.
originally approved in the 2021 annual town meeting, and then return all positions back to paid on-call firefighters within the Anson Fire Department effective immediately. I mean, we can make this work, because it's gonna be an open town meeting, we can explain that if you vote for this.
I'd like to keep it the way it is, as written, because it explains it within the question, like that where it was voted on.
And then just make it clear
Yes.
with
Which
the
way?
moderator as to, yes is this, no is this.
So is this two different questions, or is this all to do with doing?
The
away with
positions.
Positions.
The positions.
No, this other, return all positions back, which they would go to anyway.
Right.
Right, we just didn't want them to lose their job in, we didn't want them off the fire department, we just want to do away with the full-time positions.
Okay. All right. So is the board set on that? And there will be, as I see it, there will be a monetary article. If they keep the full-time firemen, we need to put some money in the budget. And if they do away with the full-time firemen, I think we still need to put some money back in the budget. Because we've spent 6 months of the budget.
What is left in the budget right now?
Well, I'm not sure, but we will finalize all this at the next meeting.
There's another meeting before.
And it's on the 11th. It's going to be on, because the school board, what you call it, meeting is on Tuesday the 10th. We'll be meeting Wednesday the 11th. And that'll give us time to post the meeting for the next Wednesday, the 18th, which will be the special town meeting on the 18th.
On the 11th, is that at 6 o'clock as well?
At 6 o'clock here.
And Nancy will probably be there and really get the bottom figure lines,
Yeah, we'll
where
get,
we need to be, where
we'll
we
get
need to know.
we'll get the numbers.
Where we're
I
at.
see too
Yeah.
far in the article. If they vote to keep them, we need some money, and if they vote to do away with them, we need some money, but we haven't got that all totally figured out, but we will by the 11th.
Yeah.
And then Jeff, we will have your article to, and you're gonna have to, we're gonna have to get back into that a little bit, because it's been a while, to what roads you want.
I've got one, so I don't know what we're looking at.
Right, we need to get it to me or to somebody.
Get it to you or to,
To the end of the office, that information that we have.
I can work on that, today, tomorrow, I can tomorrow.
So that will be another article.
Do you want suggested wording of the article, is that something you guys can take care of?
Sure.
I mean, I'm not, obviously I'm not a municipal lawyer, but I can take a recommendation.
Yep.
Tweak it.
Yeah. And there's certain roads you want, so it's gonna be a list of roads,
Specific roads.
specific roads.
And I think there's a map
That's the
all around as well.
Yes.
That's helpful to you, that's helpful.
Yeah, appreciate that, that's the
Special town meeting.
She said, you can.
Nancy called me today.
Any questions, just call.
Call her.
Are you gonna post it that night, the special town meeting? Because I
Yes.
believe it's 7 days
Right,
before.
that's why we're doing it the next Wednesday, so it gives us the 7 days.
Okay. And you said at 6? Or
We
7?
get 7.
7.
Special town meeting, we get 7 at Garrett's Bank School.
Okay, sorry, I just wish I didn't hear you.
Anything else on that? All right, department heads. All right,
Still working on the roads. Just done some ditching, we're gonna keep going ditching and change culverts, grading them, and we've been working on the equipment. Doing a great job on the mat and adjusting the clutches. Adam's truck, we had to put a oil separator bearing unit. Rick did that, he's got that done. The trackless, not the one we got last year, the one we had, we lost a pilot bearing in that. So we got that tore apart, just waiting for parts on it. But, so what we're doing right now is working on the equipment and cutting high shoulders, ditching when it's decent, so. Other than that, things are going okay.
Any questions?
Yeah, Artie, anything going on up there in Madison? Out there, that trench that was gonna go to the river?
Yeah, he's finishing the job that he was on last year. It's a state job, so he had to finish that first, and he said as soon as that's done, then it's gonna take him, well, start on that, so we get that done.
Great, thank you.
What was that?
Chief?
Talked to Chuck Taylor from Bob's Cash Fuel today, so they went out and turned the power off to the boiler. The tank has been removed. Been going back and forth with him, talking about the generator, how big it's gonna be. Been talking to Artie with it too. We're trying to do another study on it. Maybe we can downsize in the generator. But they're up there still working on everything. I don't think the pad that's there is not going to be sufficient, so we're probably going to get destroyed and move the wall and everything going on. I imagine I'll talk to Chuck tomorrow, and also what's going on with that. And the other thing is, when the generator was put in at the south station, sometime during the whole frost going in and out of the ground, the pipe that goes down along the side of the building, frost has moved it enough where it broke all the connections. It has a wire that runs it all the way to the generator into the building, so I gotta call Ben King and have them come take a look at that. Hopefully they'll go good for the work, it won't cost us. But there's rainwater and everything else getting into the piping, so that's gonna be an issue. It pulled so much that it actually broke where the unions were, and it actually pulled the screws out of the sheet metal. So I don't think they put any like styrofoam down where the pipe goes down into the generator to keep the frost from moving it, but I don't know. So something obviously went wrong there. Payroll has not gone out for the last 3 months. Nancy was supposed to work on a spreadsheet because if we put our $12 an hour minimum wage, whatever it is, on our MEFRS website, it goes back to our past dates and changes all the payroll that we already paid out. So Nancy's got to build a spreadsheet so we can put the hours in at the minimum wage. Because I don't want it to go back and change everything that's on that program. I've got some wants for a wish list. I need to purchase a tank of MSA calibration gas for our carbon monoxide detectors, and one little tank, about that year-round, about this tall, is $500. And the North Station, I believe, and I think, how are you guys on truck wash at the South Station?
Okay, all right.
All right, South Station needs some truck wash, they're just about out. And a shower head. And a shower head is $10 at Campbell's. Truck wash was $50, but the big purchase was the calibration gas for the CO monitors. That's something that we either try to do once a month or when the system tells it needs to be done.
Your motion to allow those purchases?
Yeah, make a motion.
One second. It's a smoke detector?
What's that?
What's that?
It's for the carbon monoxide detectors that we go into the houses with for like smell propane. or-
CO2.
You're only doing one tank, chief?
Yeah, it goes in that new docking system that we have and calibrates everything for us. Last year, a year and a half ago, it was $300, but with the price of increase of everything right now, it's like $500 for one little while. But it was still ahead of the game because our other monitors were, every month or so, said we need a new O2 sensor, so we got about 4 of those monitors, so every other month or so, it seems like it was $200 here, $200 next month, I'm like, so that's why I went and made the purchase a year and a half ago with the new CO monitors, with the docking system, so.
Make a motion to, have the material that the chief needs.
So, moved and seconded, any discussion? All those in favor? 5-0.
Otherwise than that, I can't think of anything now, if anybody wants to jog my memory about something, otherwise get a chance to talk to Jeremy. Jeremy's been pretty busy as well. He usually calls me and lets me know what's going on. But I didn't talk to him today before I came here, or usually he calls me, but it's been, I don't want to say the Q word, but it's been okay lately. And the other thing is, I know some of the firefighters have been concerned with pay for training and training. Concerned that if they do any kind of work details like that, if they're not on the paid clock, they're not covered by insurance if they get hurt. So I don't know how you guys want to handle that.
Well, if they're training, they need to be paid.
And like work details for hose testing and stuff, because.
Anything they do for the town, they need to be paid.
Okay.
Any questions? Thank you. Selectmen concerns. We've got a sewer abatement. $65 for Howard Hurd, and another $65 for Howard Hurd, double bill. And Jennifer Mello, $384.80, the wrong meter reading.
Make a motion that we honor the abatements.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor? 5-0. Any other selectmen concerns? Public session? Yes?
Did we ever get, sorry my voice, did we ever get a cord to hook to the North Station sign?
Oh, yes, that was the other thing on the list. Yes, it was like $13, quote for their tablet they use to do meters.
No, that's not going for the sign. The internet one, maybe Andy knows.
Oh, everything, yeah, everything's there. Jeff is,
Oh,
In process,
Oh,
I just need to get time to get up there and do it.
they thought there was no Ethernet there or whatever. It's there. We found it was just not, I don't know how many insulations up there, but
Yeah, it was, the cable was installed, looks like the cable was installed from the sign to the utility room, but it was never jumpered, the wire was never terminated, and there were never jumpers, and just the way the building is structured, we got to kind of jump over to another section of the building and back to it.
okay.
Just a matter of getting in there and getting on my time budget to be able to get in there and take care of it. It'll probably take a couple of hours once I get on site.
Okay. Thank you.
Anything else?
I got a couple things. One, did you get a report from the firemen on the status of the building in North Anson? Fire station? What needs to be fixed?
We did a long time ago, before the contractors left.
Okay. The other thing, is it something you can check into about getting our fuel tank back from Lance that the town has bought and put in the back of his truck? And can you look into the town buying him a transmission for his truck? One, possibly two transmissions?
We can look into it.
Thank you.
I've been, Jeff, the code enforcement officer, Jeff Giroux has called me asking questions about the North Station concerning the lights. I'm just wondering where that stands, if he's been in touch with you guys or...
Nothing I've heard of.
they are pretty bright.
I was told by him that they're supposed to be shielded or hood or
It's supposed to be, there's so many lumens and it's well over the lumens per code of Anson's code, so I don't know if they're gonna have to do something with it because I was up through there 1 o'clock in the morning and it's like looking at a welding arc when you come across the bridge, so.
I'm not complaining, he called me and asked me tonight.
I can only imagine how the people at Livery can't count it, so.
Well, need smaller bulbs or some kind of,
I think supposedly, from what I was told from him, that they should be either adjustable or a hood on them that keeps the light in the yard, not, I mean, you pull off the end of Union Street and you swear to God there's 2 tractor trailers coming across the bridge. Right.
you look into it.
I'm sure he's gonna bring it to your attention, but I don't know. But he called me the other night.
Okay, thanks. Anything else? Number 8.